Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, well, behind me, like a few videos before, I said we were gonna have a Kenworth at the SemiCasual shop we're working on, and I showed you guys it, and it is right here behind me. This is a Legacy Edition W900 with a Cummins, and I'm gonna show you under the hood. Pretty neat feature they do on these Legacy deals. And I'm gonna show you some of the stuff. We're gonna do the truck, and then we're just gonna get right to work and fill you in on all the other things as we go. Okay, number one thing, can we talk about the fact that there's a dang W9 in the shop here? Adam Kimball brought us this truck, and pretty excited to do some work to it. We're not going wild, but you know, he got the opportunity to get one of these Legacy Edition W9s and trusted us to kind of jazz her up a little bit. And in this video, we're gonna get started on it, and I'm gonna show you all the things. All right, so first off, this is a brand new W9 from Kenworth, Legacy Edition, studio sleeper, and it's a little dusty right now, but the color combo on this truck, I absolutely love. Kind of really like browns anyway, but the brown and gold and black with this truck look awesome. Frames painted to match, and I mean, just overall, really good looking truck. And we're gonna do some cool stuff to it, but we're not going wild. So we're gonna paint the front hubs, we're gonna put chrome oilers on them, we're gonna get the wheels off, sanded, polished inside and out, put back on, so they look good. Front end sits up a little high, which we'll show you. We're doing a lowering kit. I've got a lot of parts here for it already. We've got shocks, U-bolts, dog bones for the back. Basically, we're going to be taking all the blocks out from the axle. This is a quick way to lower the truck. It'll make it have a lot nicer stance, and you're not going, you know, wild. It's a pretty easy kit. We got this kit from 4 States. Then we got a set of Centromatics to go on the back axles or back drives, and they're already painted to match. We just wrapped them up because we're going to be putting those on later on down the road. This truck is not something that we're doing in a super big hurry, and we're working on it as time allows. So one of the cool things under the hood of this truck is that they painted the Cummins, the old Cummins tan. Pretty neat. That's a factory paint job from Cummins, and that color actually works really well with everything going on with this W9. We got parts here that we're putting on the engine. So we've got a PDI chrome intake. We've got the ceramic coated manifold. We've got chrome pipes to go under the hood. All that's gonna look super nice under here. Kind of clean it up, and not going wild with the truck, just making it look really nice, keep it old school looking, and you know, classy. We'll go with classy, because that, I think this paint job definitely says that. Okay, so the first part of the Kenworth is now complete. I just finished washing it. For those watching this video, that was the first time in my life I washed a Kenworth. I've never done that before. It felt weird. Gonna be honest. It was weird. All joking aside, so all the stuff's done here now. We got the truck lowered and washed, and all the cool stuff's under the hood.
Well, I mean, we did paint the.
We did paint the hubs and put the chrome oilers on it. Those look really good. But under the hood is the cool part right now. The stance is 100 times better. You ready? 2, 3, 5, go. A little water coming off of it. So yeah, look at that. So let's talk about first the lowering kit deal. That seemed pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward, yeah. Take some things out, add some things.
So we got everything painted and put back in place, but essentially Chaz fit everything, made sure it was all good, took it back off, and then we painted it. But we've changed the shock, the dog bones, took some blocks out, and swapped the U-bolts.
Yep, and we moved the shock mounts from the bottom to the top of the spring. Give
That's
it a
right.
little bit more, yep. So I don't know what it ended up to be, but it had to be over 2 inches.
It definitely was, because before the gap on this tire was huge.
Yep.
And it sits really good now. And then after that, we got PDI chrome intake on here. One of the cool things about this truck is that you got the factory painted tan Cummins X15. Like, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen nothing but red ones since I've been here. So.
This is the first factory painted tan Cummins I ever seen in person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so definitely really cool. We did chrome under the hood kit here. Pretty much put it on exactly as it comes. The only thing that we changed or modified about it, which is kind of minor but matters, I guess, that clamp right there, that metal clamp that holds the center of this pipe together, was just like that gold anodized deal. And so since that bracket was black and everything, we painted it nice and put it all back on just to make it look a little cleaner. You go over here to the other side of it. On the turbo side, looks pretty cool. Like, all the chrome pipes look really nice on there. Maybe we can talk Adam into swapping out, and we put chrome PDI turbo on here. We did put the ceramic coated manifold on it, but it would look really good with a jazzed up turbo right there. I think
that's all it's missing, yeah. I mean,
really, when you're looking at it, just needs like ceramic coated on the backside, chrome on the front, paint the cartridge, and good to go. It looked pretty sweet. And then obviously we painted the front hubs and did the lifetime oilers in it.
And that's like a chore on these Kenworths, we found out. There's a few more nooks and crannies
to scuff up, get ready to paint and everything. Yeah.
I think, we did paint the drums too. It says front drums, and we painted them because you could see them.
See them, yep.
There,
so it looks pretty sharp. And yeah, that's it. We're gonna be doing some other videos on this truck later on. Again, I think I said at the beginning of the video, this has kind of been, Adam brought it to us, and it's sort of like a filler truck. So if we got a free moment, we can work on a few things here and there. We are gonna be doing a hidden def tank on this truck. You can see this fuel tank where it sits right now, and it's kind of nice and tight up here by the box. But when you get over to the driver's side, because it does have the same fuel tanks on both sides, but it's got a def tank in front. So then what happens over here is our fuel tank sticking out way far, and they're just not symmetrical. So we're gonna end up scooting this tank over here, hide the def tank under the hood, and that way the tanks are all symmetrical. And then we'll probably end up painting the chassis, and it'll be pretty good looking then. Like we were saying, we're not going wild with this truck. We're definitely just kind of making the little pieces of it look nice, just adding to it, but not really modifying it any. I love the stripe job on this truck though. It is really cool.
yeah.
But we'll be doing other videos, and we'll talk about interior and things like that in some upcoming videos. And the inside of it's pretty sweet. So we'll do some more on it later. But that's it for now. That's what we got done. First ever Kenworth we've worked on at SemiCasual. I mean, this thing's got to feel a little nervous in here. I mean, it's literally like, if you think about it, there's all these Peterbilts on both sides of it, just staring at it. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Kind of short and sweet with this. Just kind of update on what we're doing and give you a little bit of insight on what's going on with the Kenworth in the shop full of Peterbilts. But really, it's a super cool truck, and stay tuned, do all the stuff, like, subscribe, follow us on all our social media at SemiCasual Show, and you can see some updates as we get some more time to work on this here and there. So when it's all said and done, again, it's going to be a really cool truck. Go over to our website, SemiCasualShow.com. You can buy all kinds of stuff like shirts and truck parts and all those things, SemiCasualShow.com, and make plans to come to the Smoky Mountain Big Rig Showdown. Website's right here. You're gonna want to go to that, seriously. It's gonna be the most awesome, epic truck show this year, I think. Adam Kimball's bringing a really cool truck down to the show, and I don't know, maybe if we get a few more things done on this, maybe he'll take this to the show as well. But we're gonna have pretty close to 300 trucks, or even maybe more than 300 trucks at this point. But it's gonna be pretty awesome. Some of the nicest trucks in the country are gonna be there. It's in Pigeon Forge, July 31st, August 1st. All the information right here, and I put it in the description below. Go to bigrigshowdown.com and follow us on our social media. You'll see tons of posts about it. We've been posting like crazy about this truck show. Me and Tommy are super excited to be doing it. So we kind of teamed up with Kaiser's. There's a whole big thing there, but it's indoor, outdoor, LeConte Center, downtown Pigeon Forge. Seriously, it's gonna be an epic, awesome weekend of the coolest trucks in downtown Pigeon Forge. So hope to see you guys there. And otherwise, yeah, do all the things, like, subscribe, follow us on all our social media at SemiCasual Show, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.